This is Reese, and welcome to Back Porch News. Despite being the incumbent, Kamala Harris has spent the last 3 months pretending she is the reform candidate.
Clearly, I am not Joe Biden, and I am certainly not Donald Trump. We are here to tell him and them we are not going back. We're not going back.
And she and her campaign have been trying really hard.
We're not going back.
We can't afford 4 more years of this.
And we are turning the page to a new way forward.
And that makes sense. The American people are vastly dissatisfied with current trends, and reform is in the air. And Kamala isn't really the incumbent, technically. She's just the vice president.
And as vice president, there wasn't a single thing that I did that she couldn't do. And so I was able to delegate her responsibility on everything from foreign policy to domestic policy.
Can you talk about how your vice president, who is running for the presidency, has worked on these crises and what role she has played over the past several days?
Well, I'm in constant contact with her. She's aware we're singing from the same song sheet.
But did Joe not get the memo? She can't be the reform candidate if she's behind every current policy. And then this happened.
I do have a note, and I'm curious what you think about this. We were actually about to go live to Vice President Kamala Harris, who's speaking right now in Detroit, Michigan, and apparently she's talking about this port strike ending. She's trying to appeal to union workers, and yet you have the President of the United States come out clearly overshadowing her.
Well, this week, Kamala's tack changed. With disaster relief being a buzzword, she tried looking presidential and maybe started calling the Hurricane Helene governors, which became a whole thing when the news reported that DeSantis missed her call.
Mr. President, does Governor DeSantis need to take Vice President Harris's calls?
All I can tell you is I'm talking to Governor DeSantis. He's been very gracious. He's thanked me for all we've done. He knows what we're doing, and I think that's important. The governor of Florida has been cooperative. He said he's gotten all that he needs. I talked to him again yesterday, and I literally gave my personal phone number to call.
I mean, really, what could possibly be up with that?
You talk about a threat to democracy. He got 14 million votes, and they threw him out of office. And you know what? I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her. But he got 14 million votes. They threw him out. She got 0 votes.
Come on. I ain't going that far.
Yeah, you said you would do a selfie. There you go.
Well, that's the view from my back porch. I hope you found it interesting. So tell me, is this all a big miscommunication, or does Biden have ulterior motives? Let me know in the comments section down below, and we'll see you next time on Back Porch News.